Pop Squad, coming at you. Hey everybody. YoungBoy Never Broke Again, or YoungBoy NBA, as the person who sent this to me, NBA YoungBoy. Yeah. Um, is Kentrell Deshawn Golden. Golden, maybe? I would say Golden, but maybe it's Golden. Born October 20th, 1999, known professionally as YoungBoy Never Broke Again, also known as NBA YoungBoy or simply YoungBoy, is an American rapper. Between 2015 and 2017, he released 6 independent mixtapes. Wow. And steadily garnered a cult following through his work. In late 2017, Golden was signed to Atlantic Records. In January 2018, he released the single Outside Today, which peaked at number 31 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. The song became the lead single for his debut studio album Until Death Call My Name in 2018, which peaked at number 7 on the Billboard 200. Yeah, and yet I maybe kind of half think I may have heard his name before, so that tells you, like, if I was that out of touch, imagine if I had like an actual job and kids that I needed raising, and no wonder people get out of touch with this stuff. In October 2019, Golden released the single Bandit with Juice WRLD. Oh, okay, that is probably why this was recommended to me. Because the song we have to listen to is called Gravity. I don't know if Juice WRLD's involved or if that was just maybe where it came from in terms of the recommendation. A week later, he released Al YoungBoy 2 in 2019, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. In April 2020, he released 38 Baby 2, which I think is the album we're looking at. Or maybe, whatever, was there a 38 Baby? I don't remember seeing that. Becoming his second chart-topping project on the Billboard 200. Later that year, Golden released his second studio debut, Top, in 2020, which followed suit as his third chart-topping project in less than a year. Wow, super impressive. In September 2021, Sincerely Kentrell was released from prison, topping the charts again, making him the third artist besides Tupac and Lil Wayne to have a chart-topping album while incarcerated. Man, the long history of legal issues that began in 2016, has released multiple projects while in prison. He was released from jail on $1.5 million after serving 7 months and was sentenced to pretrial house arrest in Utah. So, yeah, you don't stop being yourself just because all of a sudden you're famous. You are yourself even if you have talent and get recognized for it. Interesting stuff. Musical style. Has been noted for his melodic vocals and signature aggressive punch and high energy. He is known for his consistency in releasing music, with his work ethic described as being of a rapid-fire pace. YoungBoy has released a total of 26 studio albums. That's ridiculous. That's like more than Prince level amount of music production. I don't know how similar their end results are, but that's impressive. Yeah, let's give this a listen. This song is called Gravity. I don't know exactly the year, but this looks like it was uploaded in 2016, so my guess is probably around there. YoungBoy Never Broke Again, Gravity, 3 minutes, 24 seconds. This must be pre-TikTok. Kind of a Western... Sergio Marconi sort of sound. Really like this.
I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was
So do you see, like, I totally get a country feel out of this, and I don't like country music, but I like this because it's not strictly speaking country. It's not only country, right? There's a couple of different influences going on in this, and it's really cool. And I mean, really honestly, that goes back to why I like the Eagles is they use country music with rock and roll to create something that really was appealing, and people make fun of them now, but they had some just amazing music and what they were doing with it. And Johnny Cash's music and all that sort of stuff, just so good and raw, and combination of bluegrass and folk and country and jazz and blues, like just so much good stuff all combined together. And then country music in the modern day has gone in this really thin path, a twangy, gross sounding, oh god, anyway, but this is great, and it still has a country feel, and I love it.
Was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm on it, they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. For so long I've been striving, going hard, trying to make it right. So much pain in my body, know you can see it in my eyes. Say that you was with me, promise that you was down the ride. Now when I look around, you ain't know about my side. Hurt me so deep, but it's okay, I'm on my grind. I got 2 sons, I'm just 16, can't waste my time. Straight from the bottom to the top, I gotta climb. That boy say he don't like me, tell him fall in line. So survivor, I won't stop there, I'ma grind for it. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I done came for it. A lot of diamonds around my neck, yeah, I'm shining hard. I'm 16.
It's interesting because the most of the song feels very organic and natural, and there's a couple of beats in the background that sound very fakey, and I wish they sounded a little more realistic, but man, what a quibble that is. Also, what in the hell is going on in the picture in this 38? He's standing there, his head should be cut off here at the ear, but it's not. It's showing his whole ear inside of his face. His one arm is up here. Looks like he's crouching down and he's holding, what, a doll? A Chucky doll in his hand that is grasping its hair? What in the hell is it? Is that a dog next to him? What is this picture? I think it's a Chucky doll he's holding. What is going on?
Driving in all these exotic cars. And I don't want nobody shit but my mama, boy. And my niggas, cause they was the ones who behind me, boy. Remember, I ain't had nothing to eat, I go steal for it. Show you my bank account, I swear I got 6 figures large. Niggas around me, they hating, probably won't take me for it. These niggas under the skies, living under the board. I guess these niggas, they wasn't made for it. Puppies don't mistake me, play gon' die, cause I ain't going for it. In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done.
It's good in the background of a party. It's like an indoor at night party. It's good driving, like great driving song. This is just really a good song. I could see even like certainly walking to this or maybe running. It's a little slow for that maybe, but or working out, but yeah, really, I like this a lot.
Hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm on it, they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. Yeah. I can't even lie, I really miss my daddy. Can't trip out you leaving me, waiting for you, this wouldn't happen. Woke up with an opportunity to feed my family. My limit the stars, and I wanna grab it. I just wanna grab it. I wanna hold on to love. In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm on it, they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. time.
Uh, yeah, this is going on my phone for sure, and probably on my favorites list. This is a really good song, and it's interesting because just as that was playing out at the end, and I was thinking about like the lyrics he was saying, which I mean there was a lot of stuff going on in there, but one of the things I picked out was oh, what the hell was it? Something about how he was he had, did he get in trouble for something, or I don't remember what it was, but he has obviously gotten into a lot of legal trouble, and he's kind of talking about he's making music, he's doing what he wants to do, and he got a Grammy for it, and it's interesting because he's kind of pointing out like how absurd that feels, that he's just him living his life doing what he wants to do, and he wins a Grammy for it, and it just doesn't feel natural to him, like it's why do I deserve this? I'm just doing what I do. You just happen to like it. I mean, that's kind maybe they don't even complete that thought, or he doesn't complete that thought even. But to figure out like why is it that everybody likes this so well? I'm just being me, and that's shown by the fact that he's not a perfect person. He's just a kid who's gotten to be incredibly successful because the right people were able to hear what he was putting out at the time that he was alive and they were alive, and with the internet it's possible for something like that to rise to the top and get to the people who it matters to, and it's not necessarily him that's famous, it's whatever is being kind of channeled through him that people are recognizing something in, right? And they like it. They like how he has processed all of this information he has in his life into a song or a bunch of songs. And it's super interesting. I mean, there's not ever a magical moment that something changes. There's no rite of passage that actually changes anything. It's all just bullshit. It's always just right now, and you'll feel like, wait a minute, I just got married. Why wasn't there like some magical like change in the world right in that moment? Or and maybe there is when you become a parent, because people have said how different things are after you have a kid, but there's not when you become an adolescent, and there's not when you lose your virginity, and there's not when you have your first kiss, and there's not when you graduate high school or college or get your PhD. There's no magical moment that it's over and the next thing starts, and it seems like he's kind of struggling with that kind of realization of like, wait a minute, I'm just doing what I'm doing, and all of a sudden I'm successful, but I'm still getting in trouble because I'm still me. And it's really a really interesting thing, and again, I'm maybe putting way more into this than it really deserves, but that's just the stuff that comes up in my head that I recognize from everything that I've lived through and from everything I've read and like friends have gone through, and those are the pieces that I put together in my head, and if it's wrong, it's wrong, and that's fine. But it's a great song. It's just very, if it's not even totally self-aware, if he doesn't know exactly what he's saying, he's at least trying to process all of what's going on in his life and figure out like, how do I move forward, how do I take advantage of this and still live and not end up dead from violence, or dead from drugs, or dead from doing something really stupid, or dead from somebody attacking me for something either that I did or didn't do, or that because they wanted something. Like, there's so many terrible stories about things like this, and you just don't want to see it happen because it's all just everybody in process, and this is a really good song. It just triggered a whole bunch of thoughts for me. So, Pop Squat, check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. Have a good night.